Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here. Thank you for watching. I laughed at the Department of Agriculture last week as they put out notices all over our parks and picnic grounds saying, do not feed the animals. They may grow dependent and forget how to fend for themselves. Now the reason I laughed was because only days earlier they had put out a news story about how proud they are that more Americans are receiving food stamps than ever before. We need to slap "Do not feed the people" signs on every government building in America. Now, a few weeks ago, the internet had an article from a medical doctor about one of his patients. She was 20 years old and already on her 8th pregnancy. I think the girl's name was Shanika. 20 years old and popping out kid number 8. Shanika's grandmother calls her the breadwinner of the family. Why? Because whenever Shanika gets pregnant, Grandma tells social services that Shanika is incapable of taking care of the baby and volunteers to be the foster parent. The government then starts sending Grandma a monthly check for $1,500. $1,500 for each kid. That's $144,000 in a year in a home where nobody has a job and none of them pay taxes. Now this is what the American welfare system has turned into. An army of scammers dragging America down to bankruptcy. The welfare mentality and system is by far the greatest threat to our economy. Welfare abuse is destroying our nation and our citizens. Now, as a law enforcement officer, I have been in the homes of typical welfare families, mainly because violence and trouble seem to go hand in hand with the welfare mentality. I've seen the home life of those kids. Hopelessness, filth, drugs, and crime are common. Now, do the math. With 8 pregnancies behind her, Shanika could not have been more than 14 when she first got pregnant. Did Grandma put her out on the street at that age to literally prostitute herself? Probably. And it's probably been a family tradition for years. Thank you, liberals, for wrecking the lives of these young girls. How many Shanikas are out there today thanks to your foolish welfare schemes? It is a shameful business. Neglected, hopeless kids being used for money. Seriously, I had a case as a deputy sheriff in Florida of a 4-year-old girl who was missing for 8 days before her mother reported it. When I asked her why she waited so long, she said, "I don't get no money for that one." Now that's the kind of mother liberal social programs are giving us. We are literally paying them to pop out illegitimate kids to be raised in broken homes with a future of drugs and jail, violence, and reproducing to give us more of the same. We are sowing the seeds of our own destruction. Now this crime against American children has to stop. Our ship is sinking and only massive welfare reform will save it. The question is, do we have the courage to do what is right for these kids? The liberals certainly don't. The more people they keep in the welfare line, the more votes they get. They will fight viciously to keep this particular child abuse going. There's only one way to accomplish this. All charity must be done by private organizations and individuals. We, the voters, must forcibly take welfare out of the hands of government bureaucrats. If you want to make a difference, then vote against Obama, the welfare king, in November. A vote against Obama is a vote to save American kids. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and God bless America again.